Hello! So today we actually have a handful of things I want to touch on. So first off, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing this in another video. I haven't decided if I want it to be on live stream or if I want to just do it as a YouTube video, but yes, so that's exciting. I actually haven't had this particular type of shuttle before. I've had similar shuttles. This reminds me of a Susan Bates one that I have, but someone from the CRLG gathering that I went to said that this was actually like a specific Clover shuttle, and she very much assumed, or they very much assumed, I never asked their gender, that I knew what it would be like. And I was like, eh. But I wanted to try the instructions, so. But we'll do a review of that. But right now, I am working on this lace, Wreath. It's a 6-inch wreath, if I remember correctly. I don't see where my tape measure went. It has wandered off yet again. And also the cloak, so we'll be making more progress on that. But yes, so I figured out how I want to do the wisteria. So obviously, as you can see, it's all along here. I probably should just do a regular knot to secure this after each one. But yes, wisteria only seems to really have 2 petals. And as you can see here, I was unsure of how to portray that. It didn't seem like it would hang quite right. This one hanged really nicely, or hung really nicely. But even then, it still has, like, it has the 2 petals, and it kind of folds in. But I ended up settling on the 1 picot with a set of double stitches to kind of represent the big petal and the small petal. So we'll actually layer this up to try to imitate wisteria, and I've been using the 3D shuttle that I printed, and I actually made all of this at the farmer's market along with this, and I feel like I worked on something else as well. I made this between last night and this morning when loafing about. And yeah, so what else? Oh, I did work on this a lot during the farmer's market, so that might be what I'm thinking of. But I thought there was another flower somewhere, but I'm probably just completely, absolutely not remembering right. Yes, so I'm thinking of this flower that I tatted yesterday and assembled this morning and affixed along with this one. So I've been experimenting a fair bit. I really don't like this size bead with the size 8 pearl, but I've just been experimenting and having a lot of fun with things. So first off, we're going to assemble this. And now it's officially 8:30, so hopefully people will pop in for the stream time. Also, I was at the farmer's market, and I think her name's Savannah, but there's this lovely young teenager that was selling these handmade little, like, mini doily flower coasters, and it was just so cute. I had to buy it. Anyway. So I thought it would be nice to just have on stream. So this here, this is made from Aunt Lydia's Fashion 3 size. What color are you? Plum. It's plum. So what we're going to do first is affix these roses higher up on the wreath. So this is going to be the bottom. So you can see these here. Can I zoom out? It won't let me adjust the zoom while I'm streaming. That's inconvenient. Twitch. So I don't want it to be super long because I don't want to, 1, waste wire and make this heavier than it needs to be, but 2, I also really just I don't want to make things a nuisance for myself. And the more wire that's in there poking about, the more of a hassle for me. Okay, so so that's in there really good. I can just kind of cut that a little bit short. Doesn't matter if it sticks out behind it. It's not the most beautiful little rose. I filled up this little bobbin as much as I possibly could, but alas. Alright, now there's the other one. So this is a silk thread that I bought on clearance at a local yarn shop. I would love to do a video there, but it would be nice if I could just get them to carry tatting shuttles as well. Every time I go in, I ask. I've also noticed that at my local yarn shop, they don't tend to really greet you. Like, some people are good, but some people just are phone staring at, and it doesn't feel like they actually really are passionate about the craft, which I mean is fine, but considering it's a, wow, come on camera, focus. Considering it's, you know, a very niche hobby store for cross-stitching, knitting, and all that kind of stuff, you'd think they'd want people who are actually really, really passionate about it working there. Because there's plenty of people around who are, but anyway. Come on, it does not want to go. There we go. Alright, so this seems a little odd at first, but you'll see in a moment. First off, let's trim this out of the way. And then, let's see, we'll put these, oh, it doesn't want to, ooh, that's a tight fit, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Ooh. I'm having a moment. Okay. So, and then we'll scoot these up here to hang out over by these little ones. Ooh. So, it's starting to be a bit more crowded. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I feel like it's either a trust the process kind of situation, or it's going to end up looking terrible. I hope it's not the latter. But now let's go ahead and put some of this like wisteria stuff going on. And I imagine as time goes on, I'll perfect my little wisteria pattern. First, let's, whoop, don't want to be off stream. I'm doing it all. So, go ahead and put this here. So, we were discussing at the farmer's market today that wisteria, while beautiful, is apparently and supposedly native. I'm not entirely sure about that. I need to learn more about it, but it's a very domineering and aggressive plant. So, at least for our area. Which I think is pretty interesting and neat, especially since so much stuff that does tend to thrive in the area tends to be non-native, oftentimes invasive, and yep. There we go. There's that. Okay, so they're not exactly equal. I'd love to have 10 more bunches of this. like some shorter than others too. This is just the perfect length to tie, so I'll go ahead and do that. So when there's a whole bunch of bunches, like I want to make it like kind of poof up. I think that will be, oh hey, we have somebody in the chat. Hello! I was definitely looking at the project. But yeah, so that'll be looking pretty nice after a bit. And now for the next bit of my to-do list for tonight. Ooh. So, where am I going to sit this in the meantime? This off there. So we're going to... Ooh! Sorry about that! Hello, that terrified me. I can only imagine if you're listening with headphones how bad that was. I am so sorry. I caught the power cable. Alright, anyway. Let me readjust how I'm sitting. There we go. Alright, so let's see where I left off. Okay. Right, so I was working on this also at the farmer's market this morning, and it got a little bit wet and didn't want to slide, so I had to put this on pause temporarily. So we're going to do another single shuttle split ring. So we're at 4 stitches there, which is actually one more than I need right here, so we'll do 2 of these in a row, 2 picots. Cool. And then we'll be back to one here, and then another picot. But yeah, so how is everybody doing today? I believe I was a bit harsh on the thread earlier, maybe pulling my tension a bit too tight, because it feels like this thread is a lot thinner right here than it is down there. So I need to be a bit more mindful of that as I proceed. And give this a chance to kind of be puffy a little bit. 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 1, 1, 2, 2, another picot, 2, 2, come here, oh, 2, another picot. But yeah, so it's just a nice, quiet, relaxing stream, I hope, for the rest of it. That was the idea behind it, is just kind of finishing up a few things. I do have a bunch of jewelry I need to actually finish as well, like the edges and stuff, and get on hooks and whatnot, so I can take it to, like, take those pieces to a local boutique. So we'll see how that goes. So, now we're ready for it to go up and down and then back over. So, a sip of tea. 4, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, Alright, we still need to go to 3, and then it's a join. I'm getting ahead of myself and trying to do a single shuttle split ring. Ah! Okay. Trying to situate myself nicely because this is starting to get a little messy looking. Okay, so coming over to this. Also, if any of you in the comments makes lace, please feel free to let me know. I love to learn more about lace and chat with others about lace making as well. Or even if you want to just share what your day is going like. Off to the side you go. There we go. And then 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, picot, picot, 2, 2, picot, picot, 3, 3, come here, it's a little strangled, there we go. Two, 3, 3, 4, and 4. Close this up. Alright. And then to try to shore this up a little bit. Here we go. One, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 3. And then we go to the other side. Set this off here. This here we wish to connect to. And grab. Boop. Come here. Don't want this to be super loose and everything. It'll hang weird if it does. Uh-oh. Something didn't work right. Oh no. Shoot. Where did I go wrong? Okay, so there's not good. Okay. This is not good. This is not good. Let's try to redo this all together. Come on out. Working in these tight spaces is a little bit stressful. It makes it harder for me to tell what I'm doing. But the safety pins will help keep things aligned, which has its own benefit. Uh-oh, no, 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 no. I didn't mean to go even worse. Oh, no. Wow, how did I even do this? So I think something flips through here, and that's where I went wrong. So the question is, how do I undo it? Okay. I think we're making progress, which is good. Very good. Okay, home free. All right. So, back to where we were. So, this end and this. There we go. Wow, that was needlessly complicated and wasted a lot of time. 3, 3, 1, 1. Open that up a bit more. All right, come on. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh well. Okay, so something seems a bit off about right here. No, it's fine. Okay. So now I circle under like this. Oop, what did I just mess up? Oh no. Oh no, it's been a long day. Do. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. 1, 1. A little itchy. Take a sip of tea. Alright, I need to retwist. Whoosh. So what we're using is DMC size 8. this one gets to be a single shuttle split ring. Do you guys hear that? Oh, I heard a bug buzzing about. Such a nice, peaceful day. I always feel a little odd because I've watched another streamer who streams tatting, and they always have music going. They have this beautiful border around their live stream and everything, but I'm just over here, just quiet, perhaps even boring, and it's probably just a self-consciousness thing. Obviously, those of you that watch and stick around, don't do so because you want someone super hyper high energy and all that sort of thing. You're here for my vibe, which is a lot more relaxed, I hope. And then we single shuttle split ring it. One, two, three. Oop, come here. Three. One, two, one. Hello, Jason. Two. How are you today? Two. Whoop. Two. Three and three. You're doing well. How am I? I'm doing quite good. I did my last day at the local farmers market, which we also have like local artisans and stuff like that at. I didn't sell lace there. I sold vinyl decals and such, but today was my last day. It was really nice spending time pretty much just chatting with other vendors. It was actually a slow market day, so it was nice to just chat with them, say proper goodbyes, because I'd been selling alongside them for at least a season from the last summer season, but it was nice. And I spent the day with one of my grandmothers, and here I am working on this lovely, lovely cloak again. So it does sound like a good day. Yep. So what have y'all been up to in the chat room? Like, how have your days been going? It's been a week since I last live streamed, so... Jason LG, you've been painting a garden bench. Ooh! I bet that's going to look great when you're done. So I'm guessing, obviously, probably a wooden bench. Are you opting for solid, something colorful with a pattern? My nosiness is getting the best of me right now, and I am not ashamed to admit it. A wooden one you built the other day. Ooh, woodworking. That's a skill I am still very mediocre at best. Metalworking, I've gotten in the bag, but woodworking is definitely something I'm new to. How long have you been doing it for? Most of your life. Ooh. So quite proficient, I imagine. That's pretty sweet. Uh-oh. What did I do? I think I did it wrong. Oh no. No, I don't want to close this off. I just wanted to do a picot. Or not picot, a join. What did I do wrong? Oh no. Oh, wait. Ah! I figured it out. Okay. Get it through there. Or not? Wait, what did I do a weird again? No. What am I doing wrong? Why can't I do this all of a sudden? Because I'm doing it from the wrong end. No, not that one. This one. Come here. Feisty little one. Whew. And then this. How's my after work practice going? It's going very well. I don't remember if I showed this off in the last live stream, but this is the 3D shuttle that I designed and printed out with using Mastercam and a 3D printer. I am working on a necklace pendant for picot gauges. So for those of you who are new to lace making as a craft, picots are actually these little decorative things, but they can also be used for other applications with lace making, but I cannot think of any of them off the top of my head. But yes, sometimes it's very helpful to have very specific sizes for these to keep them uniform. So, yeah. Hi, B-Bimmel! But yeah, so I designed that up in Mastercam. There's a couple of quick tweaks I want to make before I go to the makerspace tomorrow, so I'll probably do those during a break or right after work before I rush out to the thing. Sunday crochet. Oh, hey, yes. Ah, whoa, fly. Whoa, hello, where'd that come from? Ah. Sunday crochet. Nice, nice, nice. A nice relaxing time of it. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of a busy chat room in here. That's awesome. Oh, there we go. Laughing about the fly. Yeah, I don't know where it came from. After that one incident with the ants, I have been pretty diligent about making sure that nothing can interrupt the stream. But then I had to charge my phone for this one, and I've already knocked the phone over, and there was a viewer in the room, and it's Twitch emotes. Oh, sorry. My brain just autofilled it as emoji. But yeah, so I try to be diligent about making sure nothing's going to surprise me and make me make loud noises on stream, because I don't want to blow out anybody's headphones. But alas. So, B. Bimmel asks how my week was, and it's been busy, very, very busy, but very fulfilling at the same time. How about y'all's? Any projects anyone's been working on? I know Jason said that they're working on a bench that they made using woodworking yesterday, and are working on painting it, which is pretty sweet. It was good. And of course, like, feel free to tag me on Instagram after the stream, and I'll check them out of any projects y'all are working on, because I would love to see what everybody's working on with my own eyes. Like, it's fun hearing about it, but I want to see, I want to be nosy. Do I have Insta? Yes, my Instagram username, I believe, is the same as my Twitch. It's the_graceful_witch. I don't remember if Twitch made me have a shorter handle for some reason. Some sites are like that, where you can't have underscores or things like that in your handle. One more double stitch, and then we'll join. Okay, can I put Insta link on Twitch bio? I believe it's already there. If not, let me make a note of it right now. Come on, there we go. Yeah, I was just making a note, so that way I can make sure that goes in there. Oh, my tweezers are missing. My pocket knife. That's annoying. I have to figure out where those went, or order new ones. Okay, so that's there. So now we'll join this. Make sure this stays upright, because that's apparently where I keep going wrong. Grab a multi-knife. Yep, it's a Victorinox, if I remember the pronunciation correctly. It's one of the ridiculously big Swiss Army knives. It has so many things going on with it. But it's very, very useful. I, for the most part, don't carry my embroidery scissors around with me, because that has really nice scissors on it. It also has pliers, which is good for things like wires. I was working on this wreath earlier, and I needed the wires to affix these to this very nicely. It could be a little tighter, but also as it gets filled up with flowers, they won't be able to move as freely, so. Does everybody else have like a favorite multi-tool that you just keep on hand? For the longest time, I used this one that I found at a yard sale when I was 10. That it was one of those that open, like they're like this, and then it opens up like this, and then it becomes pliers. And it had like a knife and all kinds of other little bits and bobs on it. And it said North American Hunting Club on the side of it. And I used it until I want to say I was about 28, and that's when it finally bit the ghost. So it lasted me a good long chunk of my life. But the plastic on the handle started cracking and falling off, and it was time to replace it at that point because it was starting to become dangerous to use. So I did a little bit of research, put that one on my shopping list, or my holiday wish list, rather. I have commission. I haven't really thought too much about doing commissions. I'm not entirely sure. I feel like maybe if it's something that I've already made, I'd be willing to make it in different colors, but I'm not entirely sure about doing completely custom commissions because I won't have a way of gauging how long it'll take. So like, I actually found more of the wool similar to this, but this took me about an hour, so I'd be comfortable sitting down, figuring out how much it would cost to make and sell something like that, just in a different color. But something completely new, I'm wary about doing commissions like that. It's a bracelet. Oh, okay, so is it just like the other one, or is it a completely different style? You don't know much about crochet. I don't know a single thing about crochet either. I'm just tatting lace. Crochet and tatting are actually different. So, my cousin crochets, and she's pretty good at it. I learned how to crochet the basic chain when I was in 4th grade. Didn't get beyond that, and I can't remember how to do it. So, because it's that long since I've done it, and yes. Very good build quality to last that long. Yes, it is. I am very, very happy. That pocket knife did not owe me a thing, or multi-tool. This one's holding up really well too. I do crochet, but I don't know crochet. Crochet and tatting are different, so let me pull the pen back out. So, crochet can be lace, but it's not necessarily lace. Yeah, tatting is only lace. I've not seen tatting really done to make like a straight fabric and stuff. I've seen people do like onion rings, but everything always wants to curve, so it doesn't really lend itself well to making, say, garments and stuff. People do sometimes combine crochet and tatting. Let me see where, I've got a book that has actually some stuff about it in it. Let me grab that book. So, in this book, I believe that there's a mention of it in here somewhere. Or am I thinking of a different one? I hope I'm not. No, I am thinking of a different one. Hold on a second. Now I'm doing crochet. No, I do not do crochet. I do not know how to crochet. I only know how to tat. Here or here. Crocheting and tatting have similarities, and people can combine them, which is why it's called crow-tatting when they do combine them. But I do not combine them because I do not know how to crochet. That's only tatting. Trying to find an example of it to kind of demonstrate. Ah! Come on. I do know I own something that goes into depth on it. Aha! Aha! So this is crow-tat. So they've crocheted the end here. The knots are a bit different, and then the inside is tatted. So it's, yeah. Let's see. So, oh, and even the instructions are a little different. So for instance here, it says beginner tat and crochet edge. So they talk about how there's the rings and the picots and the repeat, and then they go separately into the crochet. So yeah, I only know how to do the one particular technique, and one doesn't necessarily need to know how to do both unless they want to combine them. Or unless they want to make a crocheted project and a tatting project, and they don't have to be together. So, yep. Alright, where was I? I lost my place. Oh, okay. It was an easy place to pick up from. Cool. But, yep. Ooh, ah! I just bumped the camera with my shuttle. 3, 4, 4. Oh, hey, my pleasure. It's important to make sure, you know, that I'm clear about these things, because it helps everyone. You thought everything is crochet. Nope, not everything is crochet. But crochet and tatting, aside from occasionally being used together, also have another really interesting thing in common. At this current point in time, machines cannot crochet or tat. There is a type of knit that can imitate crochet, but it's not actually crochet. But because of how many hand motions and everything and how intricate and all that stuff is, at this current point in time, there's no machines that can replicate tatting or crochet, which I think is really cool, because that means anytime you see tatting or crochet, you know it's made by hand. Now there is potential ethical implications if you find it for really cheap. Unless it's antique, then whoever is selling it, they've either not paid somebody well enough for it, which could also very well mean they're not paying themselves well enough for it if they made it themselves, if you find it for really, really cheap. But yeah, so I find lace just so fascinating. And actually, also, B. Bimmel, I don't want you to feel bad about this at all, especially because there's experts, actually. I learned this Friday at the, I went to a museum and we actually got to look at a private collection. And we got to look at the sash that General George Washington, before he became the first president of the United States, we got to see the sash that he wore in the army. And they would make these big, huge, like, lace sashes that they would wear, and they had apparently, like, the museum was trying to learn information about it, and people had said that it was crocheted, actually, like crochet lace. And there's actually, I don't know who it was, but I wish I remembered her name, but somebody in our group actually had identified it as sprang lace, which is a type of lace that's actually very springy. So it stretches and it springs back into place when you release it. Obviously they had it laid out and blocked so it couldn't spring back, but if you really study these types of things and you are really knowledgeable about it, you're going to know more. But these are people that were supposedly like knowledgeable, just assuming it was crochet. So definitely you're not alone in that. Us lace nerds are nerds. So there's we have our nerdiness about ourselves, and we do a bit more research in it than the average person. And if you don't study lace, you're not going to know it, and that's perfectly fine. We're going to we've gone up to 50 minutes, which is much longer than I usually do, so I am going to actually finish this single shuttle split ring up, and I'll end the live stream, and I'll make sure that, what do you call it? That the Instagram handle is in the bio. So I'll make sure of that. But also, before Friday, I had no idea what sprang lace was either. I do want to note. Like, I was completely ignorant to that because I only know tatting. So, yeah, and everything's quieted down in the chat. I guess I was talking too loud. I don't know. I got too excited about lace. Alright, so I'll go ahead and close this ring up. And also, I am planning on doing another video. I don't know if it will be on the YouTube channel only or if I will do it as a live stream, but I do want to crack this open and give the instructions a review, give the shuttle a review, really like look at this and everything. But I bought this up at George Washington's Mount Vernon Library thingamajiggy on that tour, so I'm curious about this. I'm curious, and I'd like to review it. I'm fine. Yeah. I scared off B. Bimmel, I think, in my excitement. But yes, that said, I have been going for nearly an hour, which is about double of what I normally do. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now after I straighten this out. What did I... Okay, there we go. So we've made some progress on that. We've made a bit of progress on this. So things are really moving along with these various projects. So, yep, I am going to wrap it up. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye!